Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Matthew Boyd will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
First pitch. 7:05.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
We got 3-2.
On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
Batting second. The center.
Chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. This is in the air to left. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third. The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Dinelson Lamet gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Three and one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And now pitch on the way.
Torres.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That's inside. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that's in there. Base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And a ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bell has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Torres at second with 2 down. Their count now at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Miguel Sano. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And the pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase him out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Two and two to Jorge Soler. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Rhys Hoskins would be next. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
One ball,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Ball even at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Aaron Hicks is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Stepping in, Kellen Deglan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kellen.
From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed
Now
all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
1-1. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Grounded up the first baseline. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. So coming to the plate, Jahmai Jones. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Mm. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
LeMahieu's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off,
that'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins gathers it in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated
one out here in the Yankees' third inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In there, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Hunter Pence as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, Hunter.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 2.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. In there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Two balls and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Brendan Rodgers.
Shortstop, Brendan.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Texas, the right fielder, number 12.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jorge Soler.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runners on first with one down. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leave one. It remains 1-0.
Leading
Set
off
now for the bottom
Yankees.
of the fifth, and now it'll be the catcher, Kellen Deglin. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. All even now, 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3, but they're up 1-0. Now in the box, Jahmai Jones will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. from the stretch. There goes the runner. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. One and one. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Runner at second here with one man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball three.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and two outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 to him now. He loses him on ball four.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding into the box, Miguel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Torres.
The designated hitter, Labor.
Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now. They'll still lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Hansel Robles is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Robles.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded weakly to the left. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Roger.
So first pitch of the at-bat. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And the pitch on 2-1 down the third baseline. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Kellen Deglin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter.
Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0.
7th inning.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's dead center for strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball well outside. Ripped on the ground to first. Hoskins has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Gio Urshela will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set and the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Soler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to...
Aaron Bummer takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Aaron Bummer.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
That's out. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Pence at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh Bell.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Pat Neshek takes a
Hit. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 93, Pat Neshek.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Aaron Hicks stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 down, runners at first and second. In there, 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Bro, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The batter, number 11.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Well, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Marwin Gonzalez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1. You could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
First delivery to him on the way. Tim Anderson runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Mark Hanna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Mark Hanna.
And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a full count for Canna now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So next to the plate for Texas, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Chopped on the ground to first. The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Zach Britton enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final. Out here in the top of inning number 8.
Zach Britton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rangers leave a pair. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Your attention, please. This game's defensively
Bottom.
The Rangers now playing center field. Number
Tim
20.
Hill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kenna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Now at the
Number
plate,
29.
Gio Urshela. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Grandal is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. The designated
Next will be
hitter.
the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. In is Jorge Soler, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And that bring up Austin Nola will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Austin Nola.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Nola rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Marwin Gonzalez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count and the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Count is 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. He brings it in, and the Yankees are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The New York Yankees have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Matthew Boyd is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.